Hello everyone, and welcome to another reading by yours truly, Andromeda Tarot. And as always, my name is Andrea. And today I will be continuing my zodiac readings. I decided I'm not sick, I'm not tired. I just decided to not wear makeup for these readings. And I'm not quite sure what that's gonna do as far as my views go, mostly on TikTok, because I feel like my YouTube subscribers are mostly people that know me. But yeah, so trying the no makeup thing, just less work involved, I guess. And you know, we'll see how it goes. It's not going to be a regular ordeal, but maybe every once in a while I'll do a reading without putting on makeup. So here we go. I am going to go ahead and get started with the next zodiac reading, and the next zodiac reading is going to be my Geminis, my fellow Geminis, since I am also a Gemini. All right, and so let's go ahead and get started. I am doing a general love reading for my Geminis. And the first question that I will be asking is, how is the person on your mind feeling about you? Okay, so think of a person and let's see how that person is feeling about you. We have the King of Wands in reverse, okay? So King of Wands upright, it is someone who is a very passionate person, someone who is very aware of what they want in life, someone who, you know, knows what they want, is happy, is content in their life. But because this is in reverse, I'm going to go ahead and read this as far as how the person on your mind is feeling about you, my Geminis. Wands. Oh yeah, the kings are in the back. All right. Don't get caught up in the excitement that the adventure promises. There still needs to be a practical plan in place before you can execute any of this. It would benefit you to have other knowledgeable people look over your plan before you begin. There are details that need to be smoothed out, and if you don't want to put in the time, then outsource this very important task. It needs to be completed before moving forward, okay? So with this energy, as far as the person on your mind, how they're feeling about you, is they're feeling like before moving towards you in a certain manner, they want to make sure that they are in the right frame of mind, that, you know, if they need help as far as maybe any sort of confusion they might have about themselves, that they would seek some sort of help, is what I'm hearing with that, okay? How is the person on your mind feeling about you, my Geminis? We have the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So definitely someone who cares about you. They want to build a stable foundation with you. This is a card of enjoying the fruits of your labor, okay? And so they do put a lot of value into you, into this connection, which makes sense as to why they would be wanting to make sure they're ready before coming towards you instead of rushing into anything with you. How is the person on your mind feeling about you? We have the Hanged Man, okay? And so what I get with this is they've gained some sort of new perspective when it comes to this connection with you, which is why they are making sure that they come towards you correct, is what I'm hearing. They've gained clarity. This is the first time I've gotten this Hanged Man card on this deck, so I do want to read it. It's a pretty card. It's very fall looking. The Hanged Man, number 7. Before abundance arrives, you might feel uncomfortable in your new position. Lean into being in that unfamiliar place and surrender like the Hanged Man owl. When you let go of thinking about how and when you're going to feel comfortable again, you will start to see new opportunities show up for you, and a way to move forward will be revealed. Releasing the need to control the situation and just going with the flow can help you gain a deeper understanding of what's going on around you and giving you clarity, okay? And so this is saying, as far as how the person's feeling about you, my Geminis, is they also feel like whatever's meant to be will be. And so they're trying to not to hold on to the outcome of this connection too much. That could be something that used to overwhelm them when it came to committed connection with you, my Geminis. But I am definitely seeing that they are thinking about a future with you. They're thinking about a stable foundation, abundance, with you, and sharing the fruits of their labor is what I'm hearing with that, okay? And let's get some clarifying cards with the Love Oracle as far as how this person's feeling about you, my Geminis. How is the person on your mind feeling about you? Foundation, once again, this foundation energy, established family, security, okay? And so this card did come in reverse. So what I'm hearing is that they're not quite ready yet. They feel like they want to have a more stable footing before they make any action towards you. How is the person on your mind feeling about you? Karma. Consequences, cause and effect, debts. So definitely romantic feelings for you. They feel like whatever happened in this connection in the past, whatever they're going through when they're not with you, is due to some sort of karma that they are, I'm hearing, reaping what they sow, okay? How is the person on your mind feeling about you? This card wants to come out. Soulmates, deep love, unity, connection. Okay, so they feel like y'all are soulmates. They have a lot of emotional love towards you. And I'm hearing that that could have overwhelmed them when it came to commitment and going forward with a stable relationship with you. How is the person on your mind feeling about you? Cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. Okay, so I'm not quite sure if, I think that this has to deal with their cloudy judgment in this connection with you. I have a feeling that this connection overwhelmed them. It wasn't something that they were used to as far as how they feel about you. And perhaps their judgment was cloudy. They ran away. They may have ended up in a different connection. How is the person on your mind feeling about you? Beginnings. Try again, new direction, start over, okay? So wanting a new beginning with you. All right, and now I want to see how you're feeling about this person on your mind, my Geminis. How are my Geminis feeling about the person? Some energetic pop out here. Wheel of Fortune, okay? So as far as how my Geminis are feeling about the person on their mind, they feel like this connection is one of some sort of karmic type connection, one that was destined to be put in their life for karmic reasons. What I'm hearing is to bring you more into yourself, a better version of yourself because of the wheel of karma. So what goes around comes around. And this was brought into both of your lives to put you in a better energy with yourself. And I'm going to read that card too. How is Gemini feeling about the person on their mind? How is Gemini feeling? Six of Swords, okay? So as far as how Gemini is feeling about the person on their mind, what I'm hearing is that they moved away from this connection. They set up boundaries because this connection was not benefiting them. It brought on negative energy for the Gemini. They felt like they were not being valued. And so they moved away from this connection. How are my Geminis feeling about the person on your mind? How are my Geminis feeling about the person? The Chariot. This is Cancer energy. And so what I get from this as far as how they're feeling about the person on their mind is they do still care about this person. They do still want a connection with this person. They understand that it is going to be a slow-moving connection. And they also understand that they need to look out for the red flags as well if this energy does come back towards them. If it is the divine, if the Gemini is the divine masculine, then they definitely are wanting to take action towards the divine feminine. It is going to be slow and calculated. If it is the divine feminine, then they are hoping that the divine masculine does take action towards them, is what I get with that. Let me go ahead and read the Wheel of Fortune here. Just like the white-eyed owl on the wheel, if you are aware of the cycles and energies in your life, you will always be lucky and stay ahead of things. Right now, your life cycle is bringing you positive opportunities and good fortune. Receiving this card is confirmation that you are finding many synchronicities and luck is on your side right now, okay? So good energy as far as how Gemini is feeling about this connection. So what I'm hearing is they're not looking at it in a negative light. They're actually looking at it in a light of, you know, what's meant to be will be, whatever happens was meant to happen, and learning from this connection is what I'm hearing with that, okay? All right, let me get some clarifying cards with the Love Oracle as far as how Gemini is feeling about the person on their mind. How are my Geminis feeling about the person on their mind? Longing, craving, aching, wanting, okay? So they are missing this person that's on their mind. They are longing for a connection with them, intimacy. How are Geminis feeling about the person on their mind? 2 cards, okay? Cloudy Judgment and reverse, okay? So they feel pretty clear about their feelings for this person that's on their mind is what I get with that. Then we have fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, fantasize, and this came out in reverse. So what I'm hearing is that this person is trying not to dwell on this connection. They're trying not to think about it. They're focusing on their own energy is what I'm hearing. How are Geminis feeling? Mirroring, twin flame, shared feelings, reflection. Okay, so as far as how Geminis are feeling about the person on their mind, they believe that you are their twin flame, or the person on their mind is their twin flame. One more. How are my Geminis feeling about the person on their mind? How are my Geminis feeling about the person? Ooh. Pain, apprehensive, afraid, cautious. Okay, and so what I'm hearing is that Gemini definitely did put up boundaries with this person due to some sort of pain that was caused in this connection. Some sort of unequal give and take is what I'm hearing. And if this person does come towards Gemini, they are going to be very cautious and apprehensive when it comes to getting back into a connection with this twin flame. All right, now I want to see how Geminis are feeling about themselves. And for that, I will be using the Animal Spirit deck. How are my Geminis feeling about themselves? How are my Geminis feeling about themselves? A starfish. Starfish energy, I'm not familiar with this, but what I get is maybe some sort of healing type energy. This is water energy, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And automatically when I see the starfish, I think of is it chocolate flavored? No, something chocolate covered starfish in the hot dog flavored water, the Limp Bizkit album. And then I also think of what they call another name for a body part. Sorry. All right, starfish. Let's see what this is about. I'm excited because I've never gotten the starfish card before. Sorry if you can hear noises in the background. That is Scooter as usual. Beautiful, alluring, superficial, or shallow. The starfish is a natural and exquisite beauty, mesmerizing to all. Being around someone with starfish energy is a thrill, like you've been put under a spell of divinity itself. Hey, Scooter, can you do that somewhere else, please? Please? Sorry. The problem is these creatures have been reliant on how they look and what other people think of them for so long that they may have forgotten their deeper callings. When this card appears, it's important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearances? What dreams have I put aside to please others? When in balance, uplifting, artistic, expressive. When out of balance, gossip feels empty. To bring into balance, positive friends. Okay, so as far as how Gemini is feeling about themselves, they may be admiring their own physical beauty, and they may understand that a negative trait about them is gossiping, and it may lead to them feeling empty, is what I get with that. And then, of course, to bring into balance, positive friends. Okay, so pretty self-explanatory as far as what this card says. But I feel like this is definitely Gemini energy, the natural and exquisite beauty and mesmerizing. It's a thrill being around somebody in starfish energy. People feel like they're put under a spell being around you, Gemini. Okay, not bad. And let's see how the person on your mind is feeling about themselves. How is the person on Gemini's mind feeling about themselves? How is the person on Gemini's mind feeling about themselves? How is the person on Gemini's mind? Oh, this card wants to come out. The Panther. I get some sort of aggressive energy with the Panther. This looks like fire energy. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and read the Panther. Annihilation of the unnecessary, purging. The Panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc, with the ultimate intention of bringing us towards more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating, but after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the Panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust that the Panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. When in balance, brave, productive. When out of balance, self-destructive. To bring into balance, get rid of the unnecessary. I really like this energy as far as how the person on Gemini's mind is feeling about themselves. And so this card did come up right. So I'm hearing that they are on the more positive side of this card. And this does make sense as far as a karmic connection goes. This person, although this relationship being a twin flame connection, is meant to stir up a lot of emotions, is meant to bring up a lot of wounds. And in the end, even though at the time it is very hurtful and very angering, very traumatic, in the end, it helps both people heal and become better people. is what I'm hearing with that. So definitely a very good energy for the person on Gemini's mind. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week, and I will see you again soon.